Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the MASE and SHADY Show. Thank y'all so much for joining us.
Hey everybody.
We got a little intro.
Yes, I'm loving the intro. Shady is in there on the job, child. How y'all doing tonight? How you doing?
Hey Source, I'm doing good. How are you?
Not so well.
Oh no.
Not so well, but I'm gonna be a survivor.
Well, we're gonna continue to survive tonight. We got a lot
hey,
of shit.
Hey CC. Hey Source.
Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Y'all see we been in the studio and everything. Right. Go make sure y'all hit the like button. We got to talk.
In the studio. You in the stew.
I'm in the stew. I was in the stew and I'm about to be in the stew some more. So let's go and get started. Overall, like, what did you think about the episode, Mace?
I actually thought it was a great start.
It was a good start. It was half of it was manufactured drama, but it was still a good show. You know, I feel like as the viewers, we get to the point where we can see a fake storyline from a mile away and we can spot it. So speaking of fake storylines, let's start off with Sheree.
Oh Lord.
Sheree with this staged scene where she's wearing her She by Sheree outfit that probably only she has because, you know, at that time, her website crashed and couldn't nobody else get no She by Sheree.
You know they only made one outfit. When she was making those outfits, they only made one.
But she did look good in it and her butt did look good in it.
Now, Sheree's body be bodying now. Sheree got a body.
Thank you, Source. She does have the body. And clearly, she wants to use the show to promote She by Sheree, which is fine.
But why are you promoting something that doesn't exist?
I haven't been to the website since the crashing because I'm not interested in buying like $300 shirts, $200 outfits. Since the crashing, I don't
downfall.
We haven't really had interest when the show went off the air. I don't know if people was really clamoring to buy She by Sheree like that. Maybe they were. I don't know what the numbers are, but it don't look like it to me. But so she's over there, invites Martell over.
She by Sheree the collective's piece at this point. Like if you got a piece, you gotta save it. It's like them rare coins.
I don't know if it's a collector's piece because it's made by. You can get it from Shein. You know, you can get it from Shein.
I do.
A lot cheaper, and then if you want the same outfit.
I definitely know that. You can buy it in bulk too.
You can buy it in bulk, and if you want the same exact outfit Sheree had on for $200, just go to Shein, and you can probably get it for $10. So
I think it's probably about $7.99.
Like cheaper than that?
$7.99, and then with the shipping and handling, you know, probably $10 with the shipping and handling.
The same outfit, but moving forward, Martell enters the scene, suit and tie, and he got through with a photo shoot or whatever, and then addresses in front of the cameras, shows print for the cameras. And
I'm not gonna hold you. Look good.
I just feel like it's very attention seeking and it's obvious that this is a fake storyline. This is not. It just doesn't seem authentic to me. I'm not really here for the Sheree and Martell fakery. It just seemed real fake because
I'm not here for Sheree with any man. I'm just not here for Sheree being with any man. Okay, I just think that she needs to, you know, try dip her foot in the lady pond. You know, just put a toe in. I think it will work out for her.
She's too high maintenance for a woman. She wants to be high maintenance.
But if she finds the right bulldagger, I mean, if she finds the right one that's like a strong, independent Black woman, a strong one, I'm telling you, I think it would be thankful because I don't see her with a man. I don't know why.
But I just see Sheree as really, she need to be planning for next year's unemployment because I don't see Bravo bringing her back the next season with this fake storyline that you got going on.
If her and Martell was together and it was a real storyline, even if it's fake, I think they can start like a fitness, like a couple's fitness, like them working out together, because they do make a sexy couple.
That would be a smart business move, but they're not smart business people.
I don't understand, because even with the She by Sheree, she should have just dumped it down to workout gear and sold it for about $29.99, going to competition with Fenty, because she'd have been meeting the competitor with Fenty. You know, Fenty got a lot
Not
of
with Sheen. Not with Sheen.
No, but I'm
If
just
you're
saying,
bringing
as far as the
Sheen,
market, the value price. Like if she sells her two piece that she had on for $30, and then along with her workout gear, I would want to buy it, even though if I could get it from Shein for 15, I would spend the extra 15 because she's giving us something. She's working out. She's showing us how she got her backs like that. Like, the squats and how, her legs are strong. And her and Martell together, I think that'll be hot.
he probably did, but you fighting for full custody, and you knowing good and well you be coming to Atlanta to smash all the women in town and doing whatever you're doing while you're here. So I just felt like Martell is real attention seeking. He loves the camera. He was doing a lot with the cameras, like you undressing and making sure the camera see you in your underwear, and the fact that they zooming in, it's just like y'all really doing a lot right now.
Yeah, because he was oiled,
He was. Come on. And then they sit at the table, and then Sheree is feeling salty because of the spoofs that Candy has been doing, and she's done a few spoofs on a few people.
Yeah, Candy was, she Candy.
Her spoofs are kind of funny though.
I believe all of them was funny, and Candy's a good actress. She like really commits and gets into character.
So she's feeling salty about that, and Martell jumps in and said, "Well, aren't they 3 feet tall, both of them?" I mean, I know Todd can't really fight Martell. I don't think that he got it in him, but what Todd got to do with it? Why are we dragging Todd? Y'all love to drag Todd into the mess.
They just got to put Todd in, and Todd be somewhere just minding his little short business.
Y'all always putting Todd in it. When y'all mad at Candy, y'all putting Todd in it because it just happened on the Escape show when they was mad at Candy, so now they Todd messing with a transgender. But like really,
Todd is always somewhere looking like Kermit the Frog. Like he always.
But I will say that I'm trying to get my beard like his. I don't know what he's doing. But I need he got a fuller beard than me, so I need to figure that out. Is it manufactured or is it? I mean,
it's a little manufactured and like it's like pushed in. It look like how you trim the beard and you save the hairs, but you probably save the hairs, put a little gotta be glue sprayed on, and then stuffed it, like that, and then fluffed it out. It's a lot of tricks.
I don't think you should put glue in the beard though.
No, not real glue. The wig spray, like I used to hold my wig down. It's the got to be glued. You just trim your beard. You trim around your beard, and the hairs that you trimmed your beard, we're going to save those and put those to the side. And then what we're going to do is take a can of got to be glued, and we're going to spray the beard with the got to be glued. Now, this is not, you shouldn't wear this in the rain, but this will last on a sunny day for about 2 to 3 hours. You spray the beard down with the got to be glued, and you take your excess hair that you just clipped off, and you pat it, and it gives the beard a full look. But you don't want, just pat it, hit it with a little bit of water, with the spray, give it a little bit of sheen, and you out the door, but it may
So you're saying, okay, I think I know what you're saying, like pat the clip on hair onto the beard. I don't know if that's good for your hair, but
I think that's what they're doing. I think
whatever he's doing, I need to figure it out because at least, he got the beard going. But the only thing is, y'all, I don't know why y'all keep dragging poor little Todd. And speaking of Candy, the next scene is the Candy Coated Clique is back together. It's good to see good old Karma.
Right.
I like Karma.
I like Karma. And especially when she's not getting dragged as if she was a damn rag.
But what I like about Karma, and I'm always say it like that, is she stand up for herself.
Karma now, forget it.
She stand up for herself, and she don't let the BS take over her. So I could do Karma a little bit better than Don Juan, but Don Juan gonna speak up first. He always.
Wait a minute, did we even because sidebar? Don Juan is married to a woman.
Is he?
Yes, that was the tea, and I forgot about it to mention it during our hot topics thing. Don Juan is actually married to, I think, a white woman.
Well,
because I was like, oh,
Congratulations.
I think he did marry. Like this is like something that was always like, you know, and just nobody knew.
No comment. No comment. Congratulations, that one. It seems like everybody's good with persuasion. You know, Tamar, Kenya.
Like, I think this was a long-term persuasion of love affair. This was like he was with this woman for a while. But my shock was, I was like, Don Juan, like, Mary.
Thank you.
You would never know. Never know. Hey, Janet. Hey, you there? Hey, twin.
So how long he been married? I'm interested.
It was for a while because they put it out on the internet. He was there with a woman, like, and you know, he was like, but they looked like they were like friends, like. And so he's like,
are they friends or they together?
No, they like Don Juan's wife, and they was like, well, you know, Don Juan's married, like he and I was like, wait, he's married? Like, I guess when you assume, you make an ass out of yourself, because I'm like,
well, assumptions still may or may not be true, but you know, people do
yes,
what they want to do.
Like,
oh, well, congratulations yet and still to Don Juan on his marriage to Persuasion.
Yeah, I don't know. I believe they said he was married. Don't quote me on that, but it was his girlfriend. They were together. It was his partner, his significant other.
Partner?
His significant other is a woman, and I believe she was white woman.
I need actual receipts.
Yes,
send me if y'all had a receipts on Don Juan's wife, alleged wife. Let me know.
Anybody in the chat see that? Because I damn sure saw that. And I was like, wait a minute.
I haven't heard that.
It was like 2 weeks ago because I was stunned that he was like wait.
Well, I guess. I mean, you know, I guess. But moving forward, Candy Coda Clear is sitting there talking, and they talking about Sheree's website crashing. And y'all remember what that debacle was. Like, it was like right around the reunion time. I think it was right after the reunion. Right, the website was supposed to launch, and it was a disaster. Sheree gonna try to play it off like so many people was trying to buy it, it just crashed. But she didn't have the material. You didn't have the stock. You had 10 t-shirts. It looked very rushed. The t-shirts that you had on the website were wrinkled. They weren't even ironed. They were press on, iron on styles that you could have did like 10 minutes before you took the picture. And then it just looked real cheap. And they found out that it was Shein, and you can get the same thing for Shein for way cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Cleo says, I saw it, but I thought the lady came out and said that she was his bestie.
Oh, maybe she did, because maybe I didn't see the retracted version, because they were saying that this person was his wife.
He's married to a man, according to Janet.
Okay, because I said maybe, like Cleo said, the woman came out and said no, she was his bestie, but they did say that was his. Because I was shocked, and so
I mean, you know, I don't judge. So.
Yeah, me neither. Because I was like, you know, when you assume, you make an ass out of yourself. You just never know.
It's not assuming; it's that you know. But moving forward, the Candy Coda Click is talking, and then in walks Manetta. I feel like she looks cute, and Kenya walks in. So they're sitting around talking, and Candy is expressing the fact that she's been working too much, and the kids are starting to notice it. Todd is becoming resentful, and when she start tearing up, and you know, and what I really mean is, I'm like, Candy,
right? You know, because she started cranking up. This is why I'm gonna need Candy. I'm like, stay happy.
She can go from 0 to in tears.
Like, and it's the voice, because this is why I said Candy's mean. She can be mean. Not that she's mean, but Candy can be mean. She can be mean, because you can see the transformation. Like you said, she was sitting there like, and then next thing you know, you hear the cracking, and they start whining. She start cranking. And then she's in full, and I'm like,
I think that's really how she is. I think that is how she is.
Her smile, like I said, people who talk through they smile. She even cries through her smile, because she start cranking up. She be like, because you see, with the kids, they're and then they start crank, and then like she's still smiling though. You're like, bitch, are you happy or are you sad? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm confused. Like I
think she's stressed. She needs to take Kenya gave her great advice. Take some time to spend with your family and your kids. I felt so bad when she was on set and her son was calling for her. You know, The kids want to see their mama. Like, you're at the point, Candy, to where you built your empire. You should make your empire work for you instead of you always chasing the bag. Hire somebody else to get that bag for you, and you collect the money like Tyler Perry do. Tyler Perry, he used to be in all his movies. Now he's not really in them anymore.
Wow. I heard he may be writing them again. Like, I was like,
well, Tyler Perry maybe not the best example because he's a control freak. But what I'm saying is you got to let go of some of that control, sit back, enjoy the money that you've made. It's no point in making money because she's a Taurus, and I know Tauruses, they love money.
I think they more so they love the grind. I think
they love the grind. They love to grind. They hustlers.
Yeah, she's obsessed with the grind, and she's obsessed with the notoriety that Candy gets to the bag. Yeah. Like, when you have the reputation, she has a reputation of working. So therefore, sometimes if you slow down, like, oh my God, I'm losing who I am because Candy works. Candy's always doing something. But Kenya did give her some great advice, like, and
make love to your husband. They say he doing
all this very bad that because like Todd being a regular guy, like Todd is not up to the status level as Candy.
He wasn't broke. Like he wasn't broke,
but he's not on the status level as Candy, as far as known. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people don't know that Todd has money. They don't know what Todd does. We know what Candy do. We know that Candy's a singer. We know that she was on the Housewives. We know that. So when you see, that's why people assume that Todd's broke. Like, oh, who's this? We don't know who he is.
What do you think about Todd wanting her to produce his movies and getting upset that she doesn't really have the time because she's doing 50 million things. Y'all got the restaurants.
You're supposed to step in because that man who was not as busy as you were assisted you on every project that you had going on. Everything idea that you popped up, even if he didn't want to do it and he thought it was a bad idea, he made your dreams come to fruition. He assisted with you. So now that he wants to do something to complete his dreams, you need to drop what you're doing and help your husband because he was there with you all those other times.
And you got income. You have income coming in. It's not like
if I stop working, we're going to go into deficit.
Yeah, I mean, you got the restaurants that are doing decent,
right? And total.
And then fashion. You got the not the SWV, the Escape stuff. And then you got Housewives of Atlanta, which is bringing a check. And you're doing other acting roles as well. She just got off of Broadway. She was on The Shy. Wasn't she?
Yeah, The Shy.
So, and I know she's working on something else, but she's been nominated for a Tony. Well, congratulations for that. But it's okay to take a break. Even the big celebrities, like even Beyonce, take some time off.
See, but she got to do that because a lot of times, and too, because this could be very detrimental to her marriage, because a lot of times sometimes you feel like you're putting in all the work and the other partner isn't. And that will cause you sometimes to stray because of the simple fact, not that you're like missing anything sexually or anything like that. It's just that you want to feel important. And sometimes being that Candy is the star of the relationship, even though Todd plays the background a lot for her, sometimes people need to feel important. So they go elsewhere to where someone is going to make them feel important.
Exactly. And you got to make time. So also during this conversation, Monyetta reveals that she hooked up Kenya with Persuasion, and Persuasion is treating her well.
I'm with it.
I don't. Well, that's up to y'all to judge if y'all feel like if Persuasion is given, but
I think he's handsome. He looks her age.
Well, but when Kenya is getting D, she's a nicer person and she's more submissive. So now that she's getting D, I feel like she'll probably maybe like be a little bit toned down, especially if he comes around. I want to see when he comes around, is she gonna be Ken or is she gonna be Kenya?
She's probably gonna be Ken. Not
she's gonna be Ken.
Not a full Ken, but not a full Kenya, because I think, this is why I love Kenya. Kenya is a girl after my own heart. Like, we like to be in relationship. Like, we're strong and we're mouthy and we're very mouthy people. Like, we're mischievous shit. We could be like, very like We do stuff. We like to start a little bit, but when it comes to our relationship, we know we like to be in a relationship, and we know how to be the woman in the relationship. We know how to go, go cook for your husband, go make that bed up, go iron his clothes, go take care of him. I mean, I say like so in the relationship.
But that's what Candy needs. Candy needs to learn to be a little bit more. I'm not saying she got to tone it down, but just be a little bit more. I don't want to say submissive.
No. It's not about being submissive. It's about not being selfish. Candy is being selfish at this point because everything that my mama's prayer, mama's love, a mama them fell out, every play that you wanted to do, that man was sitting there behind you, being called
by your mama, and
everybody around you. Because people can visually see what he had. So they called him an opportunist, and he has ideas. He has dreams as well. This man helped you propel yourself to be the bag getter. This man behind you. Like I said, it takes two. Like sometimes you have, this is why it's a partnership. It's not a selfish ship. It's not all about me and I'm going to get me. And when you want to do something, like, what's wrong?
And that's the thing. Like I said, it's a Taurus thing. I think it's a Taurus thing because Tauruses love money. They love hustling. They will swindle you out of some money in a minute. So it just, Tauruses love expensive things. This is what I've come to realize.
In Candy fashion, they cut right to her KFC commercial because Candy was not going to miss it.
And let's talk about the KFC commercial because I thought the KFC commercial was cute. However, I have a thing about Black people selling fried chicken. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Even though it was cute, I think Ace did a great job. I wish they were selling wraps. I would have took a chicken wrap over just like you putting chicken in Candy mouth.
Well, you know what? At least it was a chicken nugget ball and it wasn't a whole drumstick. Because if he had a pass to the thigh,
it was y'all was dancing on that tap dancing line. Y'all might as well sold watermelon slushies to go with it. I mean,
it was the one with the sauce on it for me. Like, oh, what you gonna do for
crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses, ranch dressing, wrapped up in the tasty tortilla? I would have took that over you shoving chicken.
Not Mary.
Mary went out.
Mary went out.
It was cute though. It was real cute though. It was cute. But y'all could have been selling something else. Salad.
Can do. Mary went out bad.
Mary went out bad with that one, but this is borderline crispy chicken, fresh lettuce. It was giving the same energy. I was like, why y'all putting? And then Sheree, this didn't happen on the show, but Sheree has been cutting up on social media.
Where is that commercial of Mary? Because that
crispy chicken, fresh lettuce,
crispy and chicken. Mary.
So Sheree has been adding KFC, adding Popeyes. It just come across like you're jealous because this lady got some endorsements, which you need for your Sheba Sheree. You need endorsements. I
do not understand why is Sheree not endorsing something to do with fitness. This woman body is
she's not business minded. She just want the bag, but she don't know how to get it. But you want to attack the person that can help you get the bag, which is Candy, because Candy said that she offered help to Sheree, but Sheree refused because she thinks she know everything.
Yeah,
sometimes you gotta humble yourself down.
With Dwight. She did the same thing with Dwight, and then at the end she needed him, and then you didn't want to run around like you the queen of everything, and like you put all
Sheree is very last minute. Like she's very last minute. That's how she works. She doesn't know how to plan ahead. Like Candy said, if I had a friend like Candy who was a successful businesswoman and I was starting a business, I'm not going to isolate that person that can possibly help me, jumpstart my career, my business. Because the show ain't going to last for you, Sheree. And you got to pay, keep up with the payments on Chateau Thelma. So,
well, my saying is jealousy will always keep you struggling.
And that's what it looks like, jealousy.
Will not have no nice fine furrows like this.
And then they talk about, while they're sitting there, they talk about Martell possibly sleeping with other people in Atlanta, which I believe. which I believe. It doesn't give that he's exclusive. It doesn't give real relationship. It gives storyline for TV.
Right. Martell is not. I don't think he's even interested in Sheree like that.
He don't want no muscular woman. he don't. He don't. The type of women that he get. He don't want no muscular woman. He don't want somebody. But he buff. He don't want a muscular woman. He want a soft
he
woman.
want muscles just banging on each other. Just strong.
That's a lot of friction. You need something to balance it. You need a soft cushion or something like that.
Because I can see him more as with a Sheree. Not Sheree. With a Kenya, like a Kenya type. Maybe not, because Sheree's just a little hard. But I'm telling you,
I see him. He likes light skin. He don't date dark skinned women, to my knowledge.
So what's his baby mother?
Which one? Oh, you talk about Coleslaw? I don't think Coleslaw dark skin.
She ain't light.
I guess she in the middle. But Coleslaw
She's like a brown skin. She's like a caramel complexion person.
But I don't know. But I don't see Kenya from
No, I'm saying as far as looks, like Kenya is more feminine, like the glamorous, like she gives more of a melt, like like that feminine.
Kenya has a lot of mouth. He can't really handle all that mouth. He needs somebody that's gonna obey him. That's why he went with Coleslaw.
But when Kenya's in relation, she turns to Ken.
So she turns to Ken.
She ain't going to have
to Ken, but she can only suppress Ken for too long. She can only be Ken for so long. Then not Martella. Martella is looking to come up with a bigger platform, which is why he went with Stutterbox. I think he wants to be on a bigger platform. He wants to be on Bravo.
I think he just wants income. I think at this point, he just wants some money other than because the iNest wine. I don't know how that iNest wine is doing, and the children's book
And then he's allegedly trying to talk to Kenya, and she tried to pull up the DM, but it disappeared when she accepted the request. So we don't know what it said. So
because what happened was he probably deleted the message, but she still has a message there. So when you click on it, because she probably is not friends with him, that's probably what it is. So when he DM'd her, you don't really see the messages that's people that's not your friends.
But you can delete the message. You can always go back and delete.
He went back and deleted on his end. So when she finally opened the message, it said deleted.
Y'all saying
hey Ray.
Y'all saying Sheree is slow? She is.
She's very slow because I do not understand. Like, lady, you have a crazy body. You work out. You were literally eating a chip. Like, child, like we saw you eat that chip.
No, she was playing with that potato chip. She don't eat potato chips.
Like you sit there and trying to pretend you eat a chip. I mean, like, who has a chip? Like one chip. Even I don't have just one chip. And this is fitness. You're giving celery. You're giving carrots. You're giving lettuce. You're giving very sport shape.
She's giving body, but not face.
Right? Yeah, but we don't even need the face at this point because
she gives body. She gives
we
body.
don't even need the face. We just need her body, and we need to know how you got it. Since you said that your back is natural, I don't believe her back is natural. I believe that she went and had an old nasty BBL because her butt is bigger than it was before.
It looked really plump. It looked really plump.
That she did something because her butt was sitting, but ever since
it was sitting. It was
sitting. I think she had that BBL last season because last season when she bust out that Fendi thing, wow, she was. I was like,
she could have had a BBL.
Cause she had me. Cause last season, Sheree had me looking at her ass every episode.
All of them get work done, especially when it's time before filming. They get work done. They know they're about to be on camera. I mean, I wouldn't blame them. You about to be judged by everybody, which is why I still don't understand why Marlo had her mama on TV with no teeth. But we're gonna move forward to the.
You wanted to feel extra sorry for her. She was like, "Look,
look, my mama's strung out. She ain't got no
teeth. She won't even put them in." And she probably, if you question it, she'll be like, "I bought her teeth. You don't even understand how many teeth I bought her. She just won't put them in."
Y'all believe she got a BBL? Y'all think it's natural, or y'all think it's a BBL?
She got that BBL last season, right before the show started last season.
But we're gonna move on to the next thing because we was on that for too long. We got to talk about Sanya and her freeloading family. And this stupid storyline. What I need from Sanya. Number one, I hope this is the last season. Y'all saying BBL. Y'all think it's a BBL?
It is. Because that was sitting. I was like,
Sanya, I need a few things from you. First, don't Jamaican me to death this season. We know you're Jamaican. You took us to Jamaica last season. Please don't Jamaican us to death. Please do not give us this I'm tired of supporting my family. Kick their butt out. Ain't no way you're gonna be in my house telling me I'm stepping boundaries. I'm overstepping. You in my house. I'm gonna overstep every boundary in my house where I'm paying bills. Don't have these people freeloading off of you then be complaining. Either you're gonna do something about it, or you just gonna have to deal with it. I just don't like Sanya. I just think she's a follower. I just don't see it for her. What do you think, Mace?
I don't care too much for her on the show on the Atlanta Housewives. I think the sister, because the sister's spicy. Let me tell you, like the sister.
And why does she have a confessional?
No, but the sister needs to be on the show because I watched when Sanya was like a couple of years back. She's on WeTV and the Glitter and Gold. The sister the sister that was doing her hair. That's her sister. She had all the spice because I was tuning in just to watch the sister. The sister had to go, but the sister had more more personality.
She's very much a people pleaser, and she got to prove something. She got to prove that she can throw the best party. She got to prove that she has the money.
She's a self-doubter. Like a lot of she's a self-doubter. Like she can't stand, and like if somebody tells, like she wavers. Like I said what I said, and that's all to be said. Like, but she will waver because even with her, like her sister's the more aggressive one. Her sister's personality seems more aggressive.
I don't give a dog. If you in my house, you're not finna tell me what I'm doing is wrong.
But
get out.
But they all live together, and you got to like their dynamic. I believe because if I was the sister and I was staying there, and we all live together, and I was your hairdresser, or if I was your assistant, like you're not gonna. If we stay together, if I'm staying with you or not, if I'm gonna be able to say something or I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna call my kids out, because I would have been pissed at saying your ass too. Don't wait till 2 minutes before dinner time and tell these kids do they want to go outside because they're kids.
No, it's my house.
But you know what?
I do what I want to in my house. If you don't like it,
not when somebody else's. When you invited these people to live here, like okay, because I would leave. Like
you can leave
and leave you both.
You can leave, and you can't say nothing to me about
like, I'm
my
out
TV
of here.
being too loud. You can't say nothing about I'm in the kitchen too much because I'm paying the rent.
No, but I understand that. But if you ask your family to come stay with you,
I would never.
No, I know you would never. But let's just say. Let's just say that you had time today. I had time for a year, and you asked your family member, "Look, come stay with me, such and such and such." Because I believe
have to follow my rules.
But those were not the rules. Like this is like
the rules are what I say they are. If you want
to call my kids out, if I'm staying with you, and I'm gonna have to tell you what is the protocol for my children, because regardless who house I'm in. These are my children. Don't call my children out.
But that's my nephew now. That's my nephew. You know what? So if I wanted to take them outside, I would take them outside.
If Sonya would have met me back with feedback like you, I would have packed my wigs. I would have packed my wigs.
You want them to pack. You want them to pack their bags and they leave.
I'm packing my wigs up. You don't gotta tell me twice.
You can't make it too nice. You can't make it too comfortable. People get too comfortable these days.
She wants her family there. You know, she's like a Jamaican.
Why? You have a husband.
A lot of Jamaican people, they're very family oriented because I believe the family was living with her then. Like when she's on the
wasn't the husband saying that he wanted them out? Wasn't the husband saying last season that he wanted to have his house back?
He probably does. Is
he Jamaican or is she Jamaican?
I think she's Jamaican. He's not.
So he probably want to have his house.
And I think he, if I'm not mistaken, like I think he was like estranged from his father, if I'm not mistaken, because I spoke about it in the.
Ross is real quiet, and I think this man don't want to say too much because he don't want to accept them. But me being the type of person I am, I don't care if you like me or not. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. So y'all would have had to obey my rules or get out. That's the simple.
But the rules should be set. But I understand that because if it's my house, like it's my way or the highway. Period. If this is what I want done in my house because I'm paying the bills, this is what's going to happen. But if you invite that family member to come stay with you, sometimes they have to have a say too because you wanted them to live with you.
They don't have to have nothing. They could be on the street, actually.
No, but you wanted them. I would be like, I will go because if, like I said, I would pack my wigs and I'd be going
I'd be
somewhere.
like, okay, all right, I'll see you next time. See you at the reunion. See you at the family
You
reunion.
see how she piped down. You see when the sister was saying like Sanya, you know, and Sanya was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? She was like,
no, but Sanya is better than me because I would never pipe down in my house. You're not gonna tell me that I'm doing too much
hey, Nola.
or I'm overstepping boundaries. Hey, Nola. Yeah, the people need to get out.
It's a hard dynamic. I hope the family survives, and I hope they probably get along. Probably this is just their dynamic because that can be, you know, very disturbing to a family. Like when you live together and you'll get because sometimes you because I know
too many grown people in one house.
If I get mad, I'm not speaking to you, and like I hold grudges for if you push me and I hold a grudge, I will not speak to you ever again in life. Like you are dead.
Sorry, but
like I don't want to get like that with a family member. Because I don't care if you're my daughter, I don't care if you're my son, I don't care if you're my cat. You do something, I don't know you. I don't know you for the rest of my life. I do not know you. So I don't want to get like that with my family. So I try to avoid.
That's why we should live in separate homes. Yeah. So moving forward, we got to talk about MARROW. The cameras are back. So now her nephews are back. And so she's filming the scene with her nephews because she has nothing else going on. She decided to bring on a life coach that she hired right before filming to make it seem like she's doing something. And they briefly bring up her kicking the kids out. She was like, well, I made one mistake and people want to say I'm just this horrible person. And then, you know, the nephew's trying to make excuses for her. And, you know, that was rehearsed. It just seemed real rehearsed. And I don't really care for Marlo either. I really don't think that she deserves a peach. She does not deserve it. She don't know how to handle it.
I wish that I pray that she's being genuine with her nephews because that's like a hard situation because like kids and stuff like that who are abandoned or left behind by their parents a lot of times like it's very a disheartening situation because now they're in their aunt's house so they probably they don't know what to you just want to be kids but they may have to walk on eggshells because she may put us out again.
She might put them out if they mess up again or if they do something wrong or if they make her mad she'll put them out.
Yeah, so like imagine a child like thinking like that, like, oh my God, I have to like, you have to always be on your P's and Q's because you know what kicked out was before, because you know where you came from. Like you came from a hard situation with your mother. Your aunt introduced you to this different lifestyle where, you're living in a nice, clean place. You're getting car rides to school. You're getting, clothes. She's going to dress them. If she ain't going to do nothing else, them kids going to be dressed and clean.
Dressed for the cameras.
Right.
When I saw them last season, they was in a wool paneled room. The windows, the walls was punched in.
We're going to give her a little
and wasn't they sleeping on air mattresses?
Yeah, but we give her a little grace because she had just started. So this season, if we see that mattress and them wood panels and a hole in the wall,
I just feel funny about y'all have these Birkin bags and everything, but the kids sleeping on an air mattress.
I don't like that either. Like
I just feel funny about
that. That's a pet peeve of mine as well. Like first of all, like if you step, I used to hate that growing up and seeing people with their kids.
Let's not forget how
they be having on these fly sneakers and Jordans and stuff like that. You see the kids down there looking like a ragamuffin, a straight bum.
Sheree was bad for that. Sheree would have Cairo looking
because
doggone mess.
If I look this way, trust me, my kids look 10 times better. I'd rather be the bum. I would sacrifice it. I will look crazy.
Yeah, wasn't she planning on building a house? What happened to that storyline? It's too expensive. It's too expensive. You don't have enough money for it. I haven't heard nothing else about that house.
To take care of these boys. Which one do you want? The house. Yeah. But I just hope she's genuine with these kids because kids like that, like it's a
they need a home. And the children are our future.
They need genuine love and they need to be protected and not just thrown out because they probably already feel thrown away by their parents.
And teenagers act up. I'm sorry, but teenagers are going to act up.
These kids are going to act out triple because of what's going on and because of their mother's situation, because kids can't comprehend why their mother don't want them or why I'm not with my mother. They don't fully understand that. So therefore they may act out or they may feel some type of way. And also being that she put them out and they was back at a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom with their other aunt, You know what I'm saying? They probably was sitting around like, oh my God, we don't never want, you know what I'm saying? Let's go on P's and Q's. Let's be on our P's and Q's because we never want to go back. And that's sad.
Yeah, I just don't like it when I see kids with the air mattress, but the parent got on Birkin bags and Fendi. But moving forward, Sheree and Sanya are at the house, at Chateau Sheree, and they're supposed to be working out. Sheree has on this She by Sheree. She's gonna wear She by Sheree all season, which is fine, but it's Sheen, and you're selling it for $300. But she's wearing Sheen, and then they're working out. Sheree does look good. Sheen is doing a lot. They have a lot of different products that you can get for very cheap. So you can make yourself look good with Sheen. It's not really name brand, but you can make yourself look good.
Like I said, it's no excuse. Nowadays, there's just no excuse to be out here looking terrible.
Yeah.
So many $3 outfits and $2 outfits and $5 outfits and She by Sheen floating around.
It's very affordable. You can look just like Sheree at a fraction of the price.
Right.
So she invites what's her name? Sanya there. And then Courtney comes in. Courtney, initially when she walked in, she seemed really fun. Hey, how you doing? Da 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 da. She seemed really fun. So she sits down and she brings up this whole thing about Candy, asking about her and said that they were friends. To me, it's very juvenile. It's very juvenile. Of course, when people are announced on Housewives, people are looking up who is this person that's going to be on Housewives? Mm-hmm. Because that's what Candy said, was that, it was announced that she was going to be on the show and she was just looking to see who she was. Just like a lot of us do. That don't mean that she was trying to shade you or it was anything like that. But that's how Courtney feels or is using at this moment. To me, it's giving very much pick me. It's giving very much Sheree put a battery in her back. Marlo seemed like she put a battery in her back. And Sanya is a follower. So it seemed like Sanya picked a side on this one. What do you think?
It really seems like Candy is the target this year.
She is a fan. Like, she is a fan. Like, why you came in the door with this alleged tea?
That was it. So it was asinine. It didn't make no sense. Like, oh, Candy and was my friend, and they asked if I was her friend. And what?
It's very juvenile. And my thing with the new ladies, I know it's hard to come to a show new. I know it's got to be hard, but you got to have the personality to where you don't have to make stuff up to be seen. Like, I've never been that type of person that make up stuff just so I can have attention. It's very much pick me. Mm-hmm. Just like the girl from Potomac who was talking about, oh, Chris trying to get with me for a storyline, for a moment. It seemed like y'all just need a moment so y'all can get a peach. But the people are seeing it's inauthentic, and the people can see right through it. It's not giving a peach. It's giving one season character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be on here for one season, then I'll get somebody else for next season.
Yeah, it is.
But we are gonna go on a quick commercial break before we get into this party. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all make sure y'all hit the like button once again for this video. Share it, and we'll be right back after this message. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, like.
So next we have this party that Sanya is throwing because she's a pygmy and she wants y'all to like her. She wants y'all to know that she has the money to do a nice party because the last parties that she did flopped because she had some cameras that didn't work, some photo booths that didn't work, and some dry beef patties at her last event because she had to make it so Jamaican. Um, this time she wants to show y'all that she has the coin and that she's in the circle. So she spent $100,000
That's
on a birthday party.
I
How
guess
much is she
it
getting
was
per
not
episode?
a dry making beef patties.
How much is she getting per episode? She ain't getting that much per episode.
And I don't think she ran that fast.
She ain't ran that fast to be spending $100,000 for a birthday party, but it's important to Sanya to make it seem like she got it. So it just seems like is she do kiss a lot of butt?
Is she making money off the Olympics? Like still, because she's an Olympic medalist, correct?
She is a gold medalist. You cannot forget that. She'll let you know she's a gold medalist. So I don't know if she's getting residuals. I don't know how you would, but maybe she has endorsements. But I don't want to get in nobody's pockets, but I still feel like it's too much for one birthday party.
It is.
So it's a Harlem Renaissance 1940s type of vibe.
Yeah, it was like Harlem Nights. Because I was trying to give a little bit.
Harlem Nights.
You know, I was trying to give a little bit of the Harlem Nights.
It was cute for what it was. Everybody seemed to look good. But Sanya, if you're gonna spend $100,000, your dress got to look better than everybody else's. You shouldn't come in looking like the worker that's supposed to get me a drink. You're supposed to look better than everybody else. And I felt like that dress that Sanya had on, it didn't really fit her body shape, and it just didn't make her look feminine, in my opinion. But the party
has like a very slender, she's like real, straight up and down.
She's straight up and down, no hips.
But she's
so when you wear a bodysuit, you're supposed to have body.
Right, but she's shaped shoot.
You're straight up and down, so it doesn't really look.
She's shaped like a noise.
And then her team had the nerve to say it's the Black Met Gala. I almost threw my phone when I saw that. I said, not the Black Met Gala. Y'all really pushing it.
The lies these people are over here telling are dreadful.
But Ralph shows up on behalf of Drew. Drew did not show up this episode. She's probably going through it. She probably just got beat up at home. I don't want to say that.
Oh my God, I got to stop laughing.
I don't want to say that. I feel like Ralph and her probably had an argument, and she probably just couldn't take it.
Right, but somebody put up the girl that the schoolboy. She put up a post and said maybe she was down to the thing with Ty. Maybe why she didn't come, she was with Ty. And I was like, shoot, maybe. Now I want to know.
What happened? I'm sorry, I missed it.
I said, the young lady schoolboy put up a post and said was Drew with Ty. That's why she couldn't come.
Who?
The other YouTuber that used to do the YouTube with Monica and them schoolboy.
Who?
Schoolboy?
Who?
You don't know them? Oh no, she's she does commentary on the shows and stuff like that. She's really funny. And they put up a post and said maybe that Drew was with Todd. And I was like, yeah, that got me thinking, like, was she?
Y'all, once again, y'all putting Todd in it.
Not Todd, Ty.
Oh, Ty. Oh, okay.
Mimi Ty. They was like, maybe she was laid up with Ty. That's why she couldn't come,
I don't know. I think Drew really loves Ralph and wants to make it work for Ralph. The people said they're not feeling that person that y'all talking about, Mace. I
do not know what's going on. I just watch memes and laugh, child. All I do is scroll and watch memes and laugh, child. I'm out here trying to get a laugh. I don't know.
Some people known for lying, so we.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
We just gonna move forward.
Yeah, I don't know about. I don't get into all that.
Who was negotiating her contract?
I don't get into all that because I will fight you. I will fly to your house and fight you. Serious. I don't keep it. We don't keep it on wax. I send people, so I don't get into all that.
I don't know. Am I? So Sheree,
very much so, because I'm like, I didn't even catch it because I'm like, I saw it, but I'm like, wait a minute, because probably you just don't hear. Maybe.
So Sheree and Martell walk in, and this is Martell's entrance into the party. He's loving it. Sheree's loving it. Marlo and Courtney are sitting there talking. And I felt like Marlo was kind of putting the battery into Courtney's back. Oh, you need to say something. Because if that's what was said, you need to say something. You need to let it be known. Who cares if Candy was asking about her when she found out that she was going to be on the show? To me, that's normal. I feel like you're looking for a moment. You didn't even wait for it to brew. Y'all. So
the meme was funny. Oh my God. What this girl did? Like, what the hell's going on? What did she do?
Nola says she loves your look.
Thank you, Nola.
Yeah, I like your look too. It's way better than what Sanya gave at the party. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You can't go to the party and host a party and not be best dressed. So, let's get to the part where Courtney confronts Candy, and it's just, to me, it's really weird and it's really like off-putting the way Courtney's giving her all this energy, because she's doing this and she blinking and she's saying, well, I heard that somebody told me that you said we wasn't friends, and Candy says that I do not know you, which she probably doesn't. Most people don't. I didn't know who she was. So
still don't.
By her not knowing you, why does that make you mad? Why are you upset?
People get mad when people don't know. Like, I don't get it. Like,
people get mad. People do get mad.
What do you mean you don't know me?
And Marlo,
in the note that took me down. It was this.
She all up in it, like making all them faces. I'm like, Marlo, you doing a lot.
Oh my God, because that damn show would have been me. I'd have been moonwalking. But dancing next to Candy, like,
because she want to know if she's gonna do what she told her to do, which is attack Candy. Because Marlo is mad too about the spoofs that have been happening. She don't like the spoofs either.
You know, but Candy, I think Marlo has a disdain for Candy that goes back. I think she's really jealous of Candy. That Candy probably did. She probably feels that Candy equally laid, on her back as much, but not for money. Like, that she probably.
Let's get to this part. I forgot to mention in Sheree's interview when she was talking about Candy, she took it too far, in my opinion, when she said that the only thing she said something about the only thing Candy knows how to do, the only time she's not in people's business is when she's eating.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel like Sheree was the one who put that note at that party last season about Candy sucking D.
Did we ever find out who wrote the note?
They never said who did it, but we all assumed it was Marlo. But now I'm thinking it's Sheree, because if Candy decides she want to pull a Portia and drag you across the reunion stage, I wouldn't be mad at it, because you've been attacking her, calling her industry P. And then you said on national TV that she be sucking dick and all this other stuff.
You call her community puss. She calls a community puss, because I was like, the community puss t-shirts are loading right now. Candy is have them hot on print. So if you want your community puss t-shirt, you hand on down there to because I know she got the t-shirt on print.
Candy has a lot of businesses, but luckily for her, she owns a lot of them. If she decided she want to whoop Sheree behind, I wouldn't even have anything to say.
I believe Candy is a little Tasmanian devil. I believe Candy is tearing down kneecaps.
But I need Candy to do it. Don't say you're gonna drag somebody, you're gonna headbutt somebody. I'm gonna need, at this point, at this level of disrespect, I'm gonna need you to do it.
But I think she will. I think
I'm
Candy will.
advocating
I
for
think Candy
blood.
be trying to hold herself because she is a businesswoman. But I do believe Candy's a little hot tempered and think because I didn't even know she was a butter. Because people who's butters, them people are hot tempered. Like they will
But
jump
I'm not
in
gonna
your
say
head
I'm gonna do something.
and you'll be laid
If I'm
out.
gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. If I think they're jealous. They're jealous of Candy, and
Yeah.
they're gonna make this.
Of course they jealous of Candy because they like how you could afford to fuck for free. How you could afford?
But you calling her industry P?
Because Marlo's very upset that Candy could afford to have, sexual relations without a financial transaction. So therefore, a lot of times when people are in those situations where they have alleged relations and stuff like that, or they have alleged affairs and stuff like that with men and they're women of leisure, a lot of times they look at the other women that can have relationships and have sexual relations and not charge people for it. They like, how can you afford not to sell your?
But Sheree, you're supposed to be her friend, and for you to take it to that level when she made a spoof of you at the reunion, and it was really just what you said at the reunion. It wasn't really anything more. She just made fun of what you said at the reunion. But for you to go in and call her industry P on social media and then say that she's been second D on national TV, I feel like the Atlanta girls, like I said this before, always take it further than everybody else. Y'all gonna take it to the gutter, and this is the first episode, and it wasn't even called for.
Yeah, that wasn't. I think they have a very.
When she said that, I hollered. When she said that second D coming, I hollered because
like wow, like
y'all always taking it too far. And Courtney just needs a moment. She had way too much energy. She was way too hype. I opened the doors to the church for anybody that wanted to jump in.
I think they're so jealous. I think they are very jealous of Candy. And that girl, Courtney, you're going down the wrong road.
Wrong road.
Like wrong road. You're starting wrong.
Because if you wanted to be smart, just sit back and observe, like for your first couple of outings, and then have an opinion. Because even Sanya jumping in on her behalf and trying to defend Courtney, did you see the way that Candy was looking at Sanya when she was doing it?
Because she helped Sanya out a lot.
She was like, "Oh, I see you for who you are now."
No, but it seems like Candy is always being betrayed. Candy
always be nice to her friend.
At this point, I'm gonna need Candy to put in them Taurus horns. I'm gonna need her to poke up them Taurus horns, get your guard up, rear back, start digging, get your bull on. Get your bull on. I'm gonna need you to get your bull on, Candy, because and get your bull and your bully on, because I'm gonna need them stop trying to play you, because they straight play.
Bring karma to
bring karma and bring Mama Joyce, because
bring karma and bring
Mama Joyce and Aunt Bertha. That's all you need. Bring karma, Mama Joyce, and Aunt Bertha, and shut it down, because you have been played left and right. What's her face? First it started with Kim. Kim set the tone of you being
Kim, Nene, Sheree, Marlo.
It started with Kim and that damn song. It started with Kim and that song, and ever since then, it's been a history of people trying to play.
I want Candy to fight. At this point, I want Candy to fight. You had the afro in the confessional, and I'm sorry, I don't like the confessional look that Candy's giving. But that looks like fighting attire. You should be able to fight somebody by now.
Yeah, I'm gonna need her just if she'll fight, just knock the hell out of somebody. If she knocked the hell out, they'll be shocked. They ain't even gonna hit her back. It won't be able to fight. If Candy just reach up a paya right in somebody's face, they'll be so stunned they ain't gonna know what to do. She's gonna be shocked.
And on the other side of the party, we have Monyetta and Sheree sitting down, and Monyetta is letting Sheree know that it's rumored that Martell is messing with other people in Atlanta. Sheree it doesn't really seem to faze Sheree, because she knows it's probably true that he is probably messing with somebody else. I mean, y'all not really together.
So Sheree, she also knows that anybody who messes with her is probably messing with somebody else anyway. She's boring. She's
always getting cheated on.
Boring, because she's boring. Like,
if Bob Whitfield cheated on you and you don't think Martell will, But anyway, we got people in the chat. We gonna bring in somebody. I don't know who this is. Oh, that's what's her name from Potomac? What's her name again? Mia.
I'm like, oh, who is that woman? I thought it was Michael Jackson at first. I'm like, no, it ain't Michael. They look Asian.
Hey, Nola.
Hey, Nola.
Hey y'all, me and Mia is searching for the Ferrari that is supposed to be Sheree.
She said she a Ferrari.
She said she a Ferrari. But that's what she said. She's more of a Maxima.
A Buick.
A Pinto.
Mm-hmm.
A Granada.
An Astro van. She's
owing taxes. She probably gonna owe taxes like her friend Kim.
It's amazing to me how she wants to come for Candy, talking about Candy has community cooch when she also has community cooch. And you have community cooch by the way of your first husband had community peen. So when he's sticking it in the community and turning around and sticking it at you, then the community peen is upon you. On top of that, you had Tyrone, and we all know he was for the community. And what community?
In both ways.
Okay. And so then that penis came upon you. And then you thought you was doing something when you tried to come for Ariane Curry talking about old and cold equal dead. I just want you to know every old and cold is in the mortuary, but she too has claimed that one Martell LaVar Holt is community peen. So I mean your coochie just been in the community just as much as hers. And my thing is this: Candy don't make no qualms about what she's done, who she's done it with. She is free with her sexuality. So what y'all using for a read and a dig and a shame is not embarrassing because she's already said it. So try something different. Sheree, the only thing I hate is that Fatum had to go into Drew Purse on last season and now she can't be seen anymore because we won't get to see when she have to do a deep coochie cleanse on your womb yet again for the man who you letting pretend to shift your pH balance.
They're gonna have to scrape out her walls.
Do they have a coochie surgery?
I think they got a coochie scraper. I think once you gotta get that top,
the whole new coochie.
You have to get that top layer off,
Coochie scraper.
And then the thing is, you sitting up here going this hard about Martell. And that man ain't even going hard on you. This the same man who got on his show and looked at his phone and gave the stank face and was like, "Oh, that's Sheree," as if you so far beneath him.
He downplayed it on Huntsville. He really downplayed it.
Yeah, because he won his wife.
Because Mel is there.
He won his wife. And definitely he won his wife back. He doing everything because he's passing time.
Sitting around here going hard for a man who is still stalking and praying to God for his ex-wife back while still sleeping with his baby mama, you and now apparently somebody else in Atlanta. Like, girl, you look stupid. I want you to know how stupid you look, girl. But the thing is, Sheree is always, to me, looking for a pity party when it comes to these men. And people have typically been on her side when it comes to her and the men. But I don't think this is going to work for her how she's planning. Because listen, I personally was waiting for the season to get here for the girls to drag her about two things, that website and that mail, because that's not a man. I've been waiting on it. And so when Martell does what Martell do to She By She Not, I'm not going to feel nothing for her. And I want the girls to continue to roast and review her, roast and stay on her neck. And I'm here for it. And for her to sit up here and say that she's not a friend, Candy isn't a friend, girl. The only person you've ever been a friend to and loyal to on that show is Duck Lips. And she
betrayed you.
Yep.
Kim
didn't even show up to her She By Sheree launch because
Kim don't give a damn. Kim was using them black women.
But it seemed like she gonna meet them black women.
No, but she was using them. But don't come back around here. I do not want Kim on the show. I don't. If Kim comes back, I don't care how broke she is. I don't care how much she owes the IRS. I don't care who she's divorcing. Because Crow should have made He should have made like his booty in pounds. Croy, whatever his name is, he should have made like his booty and bounced because he know his white parents down there in the Dakota did not want no part of Kim and her wigs and her wine. And you sat there and went on a young man, you too young for that old, because I don't believe Kim is in her 40s. I don't believe that she's in her 40s. That's old, prepared. That's prepared Punani. That Punani was prepared for entrapment. That Punani was messing with a big papa for decades. That boy wasn't ready for that.
It was prepared for entrapment. Lord help, bro.
It was prepared for entrapment.
She's 44 years old, but you got to keep in mind, some people don't age as well as other people, melanated people.
Well, so, allegedly.
And the only other thing I had to say is, listen, that sister, that mama, all of them need to get up out their house. Because y'all saw when Ross said, let me go get my baby, it was very telling. Ready for all them people to get up out their house.
Ready for him to go. It's
Ross is just sitting there, and Ross
ready for it to be just him and his wife. Like
they saying, you gotta please your husband. That's the moral of the episode.
They ain't walk around the house naked. Can't even beat that thing out the frame. They gotta have quiet sex.
You gotta be quiet in your own house.
Right. And Ross seems like such a good person. Like he seems so quiet and meek.
No, you know when he get to hitting it hard, she says, stop, my mama and my daddy in the other room.
My mama in the other room. We can't do it too loud.
No.
No, not if I'm paying the rent. They gonna hear everything.
If mama was coming from a visit, then cool. But
they paying the rent. I'm gonna hear everything. That is too funny because I recall how my brother, he had somebody in his back room, and I came in from a night bartending, so I'm drunk, so I'm laying in the bed. So all I hear is all this noise. And I'm like, wait, I know. And I'm like, it's the TV, because I know he ain't back here fucking like he pay rent. I was mad.
Shoot. Ain't no way. The Ross want his house. He don't want $100,000 party. He want his house back with furniture.
Yeah, he's probably not gonna say that. Ross reminds me of my husband. Like they're pleasers. Like don't say much. Like it takes a lot for him to even say anything. He won't say nothing. Like if I had like 10 family members here, or whatever, like that, he'll just like just go in the room and won't say anything. So I have to be the one that's like.
Are they bedrooms gonna have to be on the opposite side of the house?
Yeah, and I don't know if their house is big. Like if the house is big enough so you could like separate yourself and you don't have to be bothered, maybe that would be okay. Because I wouldn't mind.
Walk around naked.
I just need my space because I'm naked already. I don't care who. I don't wear clothes in the house, so I know my neighbors. Like I told y'all before, my neighbors get a good view. I feel like Jaguar. Every time I go to take my kids to school, this man is looking at me, and I know he's looking at me because he's seeing me through my window. But
I ain't gonna lie, there is like a piece of walking around naked in your own house. You know, you can do whatever you want to do.
I hate clothes.
And I love y'all. I'm gonna drop down. Y'all know.
Love you too, Nola. Thanks for coming up.
Go slide over to our sisters.
Yes, and please do not forget to subscribe to Nola Reed's channel. Nola Reed is doing those reviews. Her and So Dead just did the review of Atlanta Housewives. I checked that out yesterday. And we'll be back to court this Thursday, right?
No court this Thursday.
Not this Thursday, next Thursday?
Next Thursday, we'll be returning next Thursday. No court this Thursday because they decided to move the prom date for my daughter from to Friday. So,
yes, and congratulations to your baby.
I can't wait for the pictures to come out.
Yes.
Oh, you know I'm gonna be posting.
Mm-hmm.
I know you'll be posting. I know you'll be posting pictures.
They come into the groups first. Because then y'all get to see all the footage. Everybody.
Yes, tell her congratulations, and we are proud of her.
Yes, ma'am. But so no court this week, court next week, but not this week.
Next week we're gonna have somebody to put on the docket and tear them down.
Listen, we're gonna have we have plenty more of Roha and LA and Mace to go. We're putting people on trial, and nothing really happened too much this week. I mean, it would have been Chris Brown, and God knows I wasn't ready for whatever unreleased music he had gave to Mace. Because I'm still reeling off of One Last Fry.
But you know Usher. I already wrote the song for Usher. It's called when you get the bumps knocked off you. How you feel when you get the bumps knocked off you? Somebody beat it bad.
Just so y'all know, Chris Brown and Usher are on the docket for this weekend. They are on the docket.
They are definitely on the docket. Blueface was on the docket with this Chris
Place
Star
to put
business.
it.
It's been a lot going on. Tory Lanez is on the docket. I feel bad they didn't grant him, but I figured they wasn't going to do that.
I
They
don't
did
feel bad.
not grant him a new trial. I think it's a miscarriage of justice because at the end of the day, this could be someone's family member, or it could be you, because at the end of the day, they didn't prove the case. Regardless if the man
What about the leprechauns? Don't leave the leprechauns out.
they didn't, they're loose. The umbrellas
Community
out.
have to be all inclusive.
Yes, the umbrellas are out, the leprechauns are out. We have to, it's just a miscarriage of justice, Even if they should have proved that case. I think, they just didn't prove the case.
We're gonna lift them all in.
With Jay-Z, but that ain't stop Rock Nation. Rock Nation is on the docket. Jay-Z
Rock
has
Nation is on the docket, allegedly.
In prayer, I love you all, and both of y'all. I sent the message to y'all. Make sure.
Love you too.
All right,
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nola. And I do want to mention Barb and I think Cece are doing Housewives after us. After we get off.
Yes, they got what? Wait. They have a cute little name. West Coast Connection, was it? They have a cute little name for both together.
Because they were both here in the chat, so I do want to mention them as well.
Yeah.
Please
check them out.
I think it's after we get off, like right about now, actually. So, do you have anything else to say before we end the show? I think it was a good show.
Basically, I think that the Real Housewives of Atlanta is starting off really strong. Basically, Sandra is shaped like a sound effect. Shoot. Candy has alleged community puss. Marlo is starting, drama.
I think the next episode is going to be good because you got two fights happening at the same time. You got Marlo and Courtney, then you got Sheree and Kenya on this side. So it's already popping off. And
Barb, while you're in the chat, what's your little name together? I like that little name. And it's
California Critiques.
Okay. California
Critiques. What did you say? California Connection?
Yeah, I thought it said I thought it was a Cali Connect because it was a cute name. Like they had double C's. And they both in Cali, so I was like, that was a cute little name.
But y'all also be sure to catch us on Saturday for our weekly roundup of the mess. And y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more content. We're going to be giving you more surprise stuff coming up.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say hi to I guess one of our viewers. Her name is Heart, Glowing Heart, because she was mad at me about that Ebony K. Williams. She was pissed.
What happened? Somebody messaged you?
She was pissed.
No, but the thing is, you can have your opinion, Mace, and then I can
and the thing was,
that's my whole point.
This is the thing, like some people, and I understand, like when people watch stuff, because I've been like, I'm a people watch. I watch people. Some people love to be combative. No matter what you say, they love to be combative. Because I'm like, I agree with you, girl. I said I agree with you, and you like, I'm like, first of all, I agree with you because I didn't hear nothing about a black man or a white man. I just thought it was like everybody's getting upset over this mystery. The bus driver's not even real.
The bus driver thing, like that,
it's not even real. The bus, it was a hypothetical.
But it caught black people was so in an uproar about.
Yeah, I'm like this bus legs. You got Dr. Umar talking about this woman has been swimming in milk. He's talking about she's swimming in milk. I don't know, but he don't even have no room to talk. Like, first of all, you, sir, have no room to talk because where's the school? You done took everybody money and you worrying about what her coochie do or what she want to do with it, and ain't nobody got a school. So you need to shut up. But child, they was up in the uproar. But this day, I'm like, girl, I said I agree with you. She was like, and because Shady needs to find a new co-host. I'm like, I'm not on these we ride this together, lady. It is our show.
I didn't even know about that. That happened in the comments. It was
I was like, So if you disagree with a person,
I'm glad you're watching. Thanks for watching. I will say that. Thanks for watching.
That's what I thought. I love you for watching, and I'm glad that you're passionate because I appreciate the passion. Her name is Glowing Heart, y'all. And I appreciate the passion. And shout out to Glowing Heart, girl. I said, I want her not to date a bus driver because she deserves the best. I said, I agree with you. I agree.
But you don't have to agree.
No, but I agree because I agree. But trust me, I'm a Gemini. I ain't wavering my decision for nobody. Y'all can't change my mind, period. I don't care. But like I said, I agree. I just didn't like the tone in which she said it. That was it. I didn't like the tone because it was an undertone of it gave me mean.
But y'all stay tuned to the MASE and Shady show. We'll get the discussion popping this week because we have some mess to talk about as well on Saturday. Saturdays we do our live.
This baby. I want to see this poor baby because this baby was
9 o'clock. So y'all make sure once again, like the video. It's free. It's a free way to support our channel. We really appreciate all the support and share the video with your friends. And we will see y'all on Saturday.
Yes, we appreciate the support and the threats.
Thank you for watching, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Good night.